Hello, I'm Braxton.
I'm Melissa.
We're married.
Yes, we're married. We have a daughter. We've made a few videos.
hmm
We haven't been consistent lately.
No,
Right. So we're just gonna do some life updates.
sure.
Um, right now we're at my mom's place. We moved to Georgia from Idaho,
hmm
and yeah, Braxton got a job. We're looking for an apartment, trying to see which one is the best for us, economically and location wise.
hmm
So it's kind of been a doozy.
Yeah, well, so my job is a contract that lasts 6 months, and after that, they should hire me on, but sometimes they don't hire the people on. Um, so that's kind of like one of the factors too that we're considering. It's like if I don't get hired on, we don't really want to commit to a long-term lease in that area necessarily if my next job is going to be like on the other side of Atlanta or something. So I don't know. That's just another thing to consider. We still might get an apartment because
Yeah.
it's pretty likely that I'll get hired on full time, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll have to say, I don't know, it's just kind of complicated because, like you said, we don't want to commit to something that we might end up backfiring if we do move somewhere.
Right.
So right now, I mean, there's not really a hurry. I feel like, as far as I know, my mom is like very content with us being here, and she wants us to be here. She'd probably want us to be here forever if it were up to her. Um, so I mean, there's not much of a hurry, but at the same time, it's like that personal space, you know.
hmm
At least for us, we're used to having our own place, and we're used to
Right.
having our own dynamic, and you know, we think a little differently, and our lifestyles are a little different than my mom. We're both great people. We're all great people, but it's just different. So
hmm Yeah, it's been okay, honestly. I mean,
um,
she doesn't mind that we're here. I don't really mind being here. I mean, I do wish we had personal space, but we have our room. That's our personal space, I guess.
I mean, yeah, it's not too bad of a setup downstairs. We have a pretty big bedroom. It's really big, and it fits a crib in there comfortably.
Yeah.
And there's like a mini living room too. So if we ever feel kind of like getting stepped our toes on, or we're stepping on people's toes, then we just go to the downstairs living room and we're good.
hmm
It's not a big house by any means, but
But we're
yeah,
fine.
we're fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's basically it. That's what we're at right now. I'm taking some classes online still.
Oh yeah.
I have about a year to finish my degree and then go on to my master's.
hmm
So stay at home mom kind of life right now. That's
Yeah.
that's about
But we're
it.
making it work. Yeah. I think a lot of people, when they have a kid, think that both parents have to work.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It seems like you can get by on one income. It's not like the most glamorous lifestyle. I mean, we are living with her mom right now, but it seems like we could afford that.
Oh
But
yeah. I mean, we could afford living on our own. You know, it just comes down to where we live, if he would be signed on, and if he is signed on, then cool. So I think maybe in 5 months or so, we'll find out whether or not he is signed. I'm gonna be signed on for sure, for sure.
mhm,
Probably would know before that, honestly. So when that time comes, we'll probably be able to just go and just find a place because we'll know for sure. That's really the only thing that's holding us back from getting a place right now.
mhm,
Um, 'Cause other than that, we're good.
yeah,
Like you said, I don't know, for us and for the way that we believe things would be best for our family, I wouldn't want anybody else to really take care of her for more than like 2 hours. You know, that's just me for
mhm,
now, for how old she is, and so
yeah.
yeah.
It's like a personal thing, I guess, because it's not like it's bad to get to let your children go to daycare or whatever.
Mhm.
It's just I don't know what
It's
you want,
yeah,
I
it's what
guess,
it's what you think is best for
what I
your
want to.
family, you know, and like what you and your partner decide is best for your family. Like for us, we prioritize a lot the idea of like a traditional family lifestyle, which, like I said, isn't the only way. It's just, the way that we want to do it. And so, I don't know.
Yeah. Right now, it's like a very traditional household because it's like a multi-generational household.
Oh my gosh,
right?
yeah.
Because we got grandma, you, and the baby.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know if I want it necessarily that traditional, but I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's kind of a controversial topic, I want to say, like right now. That kind of like traditional.
Why do you think it is controversial?
I don't know. I think today it's a little more popular to be working both parents when there's kids. I think just because there's more opportunity for women to do it, and like there's a lot more benefits now. People do more of paternity and maternity leave, and so I think people take advantage of it, in a good way. And so I don't think it's as appealing to stay with your child all day, when you can get your own life, I guess, ahead.
Advance your own career.
Advance your own career, yeah. So, but for me, I'm still in school, and I want to be in school until my kids are old enough, And we don't really want a huge family. We've talked about we just want like 2 kids, max 3 probably. And so it just seems more beneficial for us, for me to be a stay-at-home mom while I'm in school, and just like not worry about having to go to work and school and the kids. So just the school and just the school and the kids, and then he just worries about the kids and his job.
And my job. Yeah.
Hopefully by the time I'm done with school, I'm able to get a job as a school counselor and have my kids also be in school. If they have to like stay after school for a little bit, okay,
Right.
So, but that's just works out for us. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think I don't know. There's a lot of different ways people make it work. Some people, both parents work and it works just fine for them, and some people it's different, and it's really up to each individual case and each person's individual wants and needs, I guess.
Yeah.
So for us, that's kind of how we're doing it, and so far so good.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I mean, it's hard. I think being a stay-at-home mom is hard for many people. Most people, I would say.
It's probably just really boring, right?
Well, it's just a lot of stress sometimes because you have to. At least for my daughter right now, she's a year and a half old. A year and a half old.
Yeah.
How you say it?
Yeah.
And so right now she's kind of like exploring, getting into things and seeing what she can get away with and what she can't get away with, and so it's more of a oh man kind of time. Like you just have to like maintain a very close proximity. I think when they're like newborns, even if they're awake, they just be on the swing. They're not even moving. They're just chilling there.
Yeah.
And you can kind of do your own thing. But right now, she just requires a lot of attention. So it's very mentally and emotionally draining because, I don't know, when you're with like a little kid, you put on this persona. It's like, hey, yeah, that's a great toy. That's so good. Very positivity and like, I don't know, like attention-y. And so, I don't know, that's also
That's
draining.
pretty tiring. Yeah. FYI, she's sleeping right now. The baby is. That's why we have this time to make a little video.
Yeah. But I like it. Like I was telling one of my friends yesterday. Yesterday we had a married couple Zoom hangout, and because of COVID, and everybody lives in different states actually, because these are friends from a while ago, like forever ago, and so. Anyway, we had our Zoom meeting, and we were talking about that in particular. What were we talking about in particular? I forgot what I was going to say.
The different ways of like managing work and home life and
Oh, yes. Okay, I remember what I was going to say. So, some of us are working, like working moms, or two of them are actually working moms right now. Well, I guess all three, except for me. But one of them's about to quit her job because she wants to be a stay-at-home mom with her son. And my other two friends just had their babies, and so they're on maternity leave. One of the husbands is actually on paternity leave too. But anyway, me and the mom that's about to be a stay-at-home mom, she was saying how she doesn't feel very motivated to be like a mom, if that makes any sense. Kind of like a motivated to want to be a good mom, which I mean I think she's a good mom, but I think
yeah.
the stereotypical idea of being a good mom. But what I was telling her is I kind of think of it like as a business, right? Like you want to make your home a business when you're a mom. And it doesn't matter what kind of business, right? Like we all have different values, different priorities. You just make your business the way you want to make your business. And so if you want your kids to not have a lot of TV time, if you don't care about TV time, cool. But if you care about them going outside, then you plan specifically. Oh, I want my kids to do this. I want me to do this. I want this to go this way. Talk to your husband about the money situation, stuff like that. And it's all up to you. But I think it's because I find that everybody says that being a stay-at-home mom is a job, and it is a job, and so why not treat it like a job and be organized with it? That's what I think.
Yeah, so it just requires a lot of planning and organization,
Yeah.
I would say.
Well, yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, should we call it there?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. See you guys next time for another life update.